The Great British Food Revolution? This video is aimed to inform others of the changing food habits of the British nation. So how healthy are the young people in Britain?
All our meats and our vegetables are fresh. Like in the winter time we have winter vegetables. In the summer we have salads. All our menus are nutritionally analysed and they've got, you can see on the graph, there's all greens. It tells you how much calcium, iron, all vitamins. Every single menu is analysed, and so we have to follow a 3-week menu.
Yet 84% of the 11 to 12-year-olds we interviewed stated that they did not consume 5 fruit or vegetables a day.
I've been trying things of giving fruit away. People won't take it.
I was up after Christmas when everyone sort of goes on a diet. Apart from that, I don't see a big change.
Over 50% of the students surveyed said that they eat takeaway at least once per week, and only 27% eat a proper meal together as a family during the week. Perhaps we could look to tradition to help.
Skin off because you don't want all that fat. Onions, they do make you cry sometimes. So in there we've got potatoes and onions and garlic. Cut up some tomatoes.
Did you have pancakes on Pancake Day?
No. Yes, I did.
Yes.
Alright.
Not this year, no.
Do you know the reason why we have Pancake Day?
Not really, no. Nope.
I think I do. It's to do with Saint's pancake.
No.
Who was stuffed with cheese and something? No.
Make my own pancakes.
Make my own pancakes. Make my own.
If you know what that is.
Yes.
You don't?
Religious festival. Yeah. No.
Okay, throw it up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3.
Lemon and sugar.
Lemon and sugar.
So where does our food come from, and is it important to know?
Fair trade products that we sell in school are usually sourced through the fair trade brand names, and they're sourced through a distributor who provides the school with the requirements. We buy a lot of chocolate, we buy biscuits, we buy muesli bars, and we buy various snacks so the students can have them from the store. And at the moment we're doing the big promotion on rice. Scotland called Just Trading, dealing with Malawi and a rice growers cooperative. So the farmer at the bottom of the chain is actually benefiting from this project. Well, I thought it was an amazing challenge for the students at Bexhill High, because if we can sell 90k of rice, that will provide one of the growers, the rice growers, smallhold farmers, with the money to send one of their older children to high school for a year. That means that a young person over the age of 11 will get their education paid for. Now the challenge is that would mean 90 bags of rice. And for me, coordinating fair trade here at Bexhill High, I felt that each year group could probably provide enough orders for 90 bags, which meant we could possibly sell a good 500 bags and let 5 children, young people, go to high school. They just don't have enough money provided from the sales of their rice by the wholesalers to actually be able to send the older children to school. The boys take priority, so quite often it's girls, and they're then on the poverty cycle where they just end up working on the land, getting married, and they don't do anything, and some of them aspire to do better. And what I personally feel strongly about is that why should the big cooperatives buy up the rice cheap and sell it in the supermarkets here cheap, and then we don't understand that actually somebody else is losing out because we're getting a cheap bag of rice. And we haven't yet sold our first 100, but I am determined that we will get all the 500 sold before the end of term 4. Makes a difference because we're actually buying the rice and knowing that the extra money for the fair price is going directly to that farmer.
It was all about getting local fruit and veg to people in the local area at an affordable price.
Around here, particularly here, we use boats and trains to help with the carbon footprint.
Well, our customers don't have freedom of choice with the boxes, because what we do is we phone up our suppliers on a Tuesday and we look at what we can get that would be affordable to fit within the price of the box. But we also make sure that we try to get a good range, and we buy seasonally, so we buy what's in season as much as we possibly can. So when it comes to the boxes, there's no choice. I wish we did grow our own fruit and veg. No, we don't. We access our fruit and veg from local farmers, so that's good in a way because we support local farmers and help people in the community to access fruit and veg from local farmers. So we've got 2 main providers. One is a farm in Icklesham called Snailham Farm, and then we've got another farm that we use. We haven't started using him this year yet because he's not ready, and that's Panel Farm in Winchelsea.
This is a variety tomato, one of many we have, but the particular, this one's from Italy. We had some on this morning which was from Kent, but unfortunately we only find the Italy ones left. I think on this occasion it's just that we are a lot more Italian. we only had one box of Ken ones, but obviously where we're living, the Ken ones will go first.
Because of demand, we obviously things like bananas we don't grow here, so we have to buy them other places. Also, like John said, a lot of our tomatoes will come from Planet Earth, which is just up the road in Kent, but they don't make enough for us, so we have to buy them from Spain and extra places. So a lot of the time it's demand. What our customers want, we have to go further afield to get.
Food change their habits. They buy change.
Yeah, it's definitely changed because obviously years ago it used to be like seasonal fruit and it would be like sourced locally, but now we can get it from all over the world, so we have strawberries all year round, and now people want strawberries all year round.
Because we can buy tomatoes abroad that are cheaper from Spain or something, we don't mind buying something that's a bit cheaper. I like something that's cheaper because everyone's got a budget.
How did the horse meat scandal affect the customers' shopping habits?
It stopped people buying frozen meat, burgers and that for a long time. They were afraid what was in there until they were reassured by us and our providers of frozen foods. So it did slowly trade down.
Panel Farm's organic, so no. And I know that Snailham Farm, I think they do use some pesticides, but not very much. I think they've got a policy to use as little as possible. People tend to like buying soft fruit, like satsumas and apples and plums and pears and bananas and things like that.
We have got a big metal container and all the waste food goes there. Yes, last week our total waste was £10,111.
Yeah, what we do is on a Wednesday, if we've got food that we couldn't sell, for example, that we wouldn't take to market, we take to a community centre in Hastings that's got a project for adults for people who are from ethnic minorities who are struggling to make ends meet, really. And so we take the veg to that project and they cook up with it at the community centre and then provide food for everybody there. In some ways, very popular. I mean, the project's been going for about 10 years. It's been through sort of low periods and high periods. Things are moving upwards. I think the community are very positive about the Community Fruit and Veg project. We are definitely having an impact. We're encouraging people to eat more fruit and veg, certainly with our Healthy Living clubs and our social food outlets. Yes, we're allowing people to access fruit and veg at a much cheaper price. We're actually taking it to them, so it's literally placed into their hands, really, rather than making people have to go to the supermarket or not buying any fruit and veg at all. So yes, some impact. And yes, we go out to schools as well, so we do talks about healthy eating. And hopefully that gives you a little idea of the kind of impact we're having.
So to answer our original question, is Britain experiencing a food revolution? We would have to say no. Whilst the British public are definitely becoming more aware of where its food originates, and our evidence shows that the British are certainly in favour of sustainable, healthy and ecological food production, habits are hard to break. The large supermarkets are under pressure to provide locally sourced food and to demonstrate their green credentials. However, while supermarket giants continue to provide the customer with a huge choice and convenience, the British food revolution will remain a dream.